What you are about to view in this video is 6 clips in total of the first physical altercation between me and this person in question. There should have been more clips, but some of these clips were lost due to intentional removal by the deputy in charge who responded to the call. The first 2 clips are consecutively recorded, one after the other. I also included the very distorted video from another wireless camera at the other end. The camera from the other end, western end of the house, had bad recording because the Wi-Fi signal was extremely weak there. It somehow has the video from 1 clip but the sound from 2 clips mixed. It also includes the sound of the missing next clip, missing some of the conversation because of the mess up. As can be seen, the sound is very choppy, as is the video, with both sound clips overlaid. How did that happen? I am unaware from a technical point. It can only be explained by the Ring technical team, whom I haven't spoken to about. In the sound recording there should have been the moment I was called over by the person who was under an official trespass by the sheriff's department. The mixing made the sound unreliable, with much of the conversation missing or hard to comprehend. I am including all I have / had saved so that I am as transparent as possible. From the eastern camera clips, what should have followed is the clip that had them recorded when they called me over. Come here. This clip was recorded initially. And it was shown to a deputy who initially interviewed me. When the lieutenant arrived, the deputy who interviewed me informed the lieutenant about the video recordings. This clip was witnessed by me and the first deputy. But I believe the lieutenant deleted some of the clips recorded. At the instruction of both deputies, I handed the lieutenant the phone to carefully view the footage after I and the first deputy had viewed and reviewed these recordings. When I got the phone back, I noticed that some of the clip had been lost. I and the first deputy got confused as to how that happened. Because I had recently installed the camera system, I did not know how to fully work with this system, nor did I know to call and have that sorted with tech support of Ring. I did not even know to call so they can help restore recently deleted footage. No arrest was made that day.
Don't get on my
This immersive reading is a placeholder for what should have been a clip that recorded the initiation of the physical fight. The primary attacker, who had been drinking, tried to grapple me to the ground. I tried to keep him off by hitting him. This was somewhat successful. He finally managed to grab me by my waist but could not get me to the ground. He progressively moved down to my calves and was clenching my legs with his arms but could not get them together. He could not tighten his arms to topple me over, all while I was hitting him to get him off my legs. The secondary attacker, the older male, then grabs me at the shoulders and helps him bring me down by causing me to lose balance. At this point, I and the primary attacker are wrestling while the secondary attacker is watching us wrestle on the ground. I managed to put the primary attacker in a headlock with his body resting on top of my back. He was crunched over my back, but I had a firm grip on the headlock. I was sensing the primary attacker was losing stamina rapidly and was about to collapse. The following portion is shown in the following clip. The first portion mentioned is the missing clip. The older male attacker then intervened again. He bends down to grab my feet as I am balancing the struggle. He then pulls my feet, lifting my feet off the ground while I was still locked on the headlock. The first attacker was losing his breath and soon I would have had him giving up. I made sure to hang on until he had no strength left. With my feet pulled by the second attacker, I then let go. At this point, the primary attacker tosses 2 weak punches on the back of my head as I was getting up. He was too exhausted to do any damage. I disregarded that and made my move away from these 2 attackers.
No! Hey, photo. Call the police. What the fuck do you want, man? Come on, let's go. Hey, you fucking cocksucker! Right here. Go call the police! Go call the fucking police! Right. You stick that dog on me. Right. You fucking idiot! Go call the police! I'm asking you! Go call the police! I'll call the police. If I was 50 years old, I'd go talking. I fucking got it! Get the fuck over there! 159 Atlantic Avenue. Yeah. Where you always come. Yeah. I'm standing here. If you want to grab my dog, I come up to here, and I walked up to his face, and we started fighting. No, Atlantic Avenue in the Atlantic. A pair